I'm live. I'm here. Thank you. Sorry, I had some connectivity issues. And also, I wanted to make the blog that's related to this week one on our journey through the 7 laws of spiritual success or ways of living by Deepak Chopra. So the plan is that every week on a Sunday at 4 o'clock South African time, I will do a live distance healing for anyone who wants to join in. And the idea behind that is that we will clear away this past week, all the energies, and we will focus on something to, we will introduce something to focus on this week. And that's why I will be working in conjunction with this book over a period of 7 weeks. We're all going to go on a journey together. Anyone who wants to join in, whether you join in live or whether you use this in your own time, my blessings, peace, love, and light. I kind of do this in conjunction with the tarot card readings that come out during the week. So we understand the energies and we use all these extra tools and resources to support and guide us. There is a lot that we are energetically unaware of. Science has yet to prove it or even discover it. Until then, I will continue to believe in these things and use them because I find them to be very powerful tools and resources. So I've been saying that what we'll focus on in today's healing session is we will first go to the sacral chakra. It's orange, but we'll do the breathing. I would like to work intuitively, but I'll just give you some basics so that you understand concepts if these are the first times you've been hearing about them, or if perhaps you've heard about them and forgotten. I'll just refresh your memory. So the sacral chakra is orange. It is here, so where your kind of bladder, or if you're a woman, your uterus would be, and your internal sexual organs, your ovaries. And so that's really the place of creativity and really where we determine who we are. So we will be working on the sacral chakra so that it will assist us in discovering our intent. Because if without intention, you don't really have the structure in place to manifest. And I'm bringing in the 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I've just actually also managed to quickly fit it in before this. So that's live too. So if you want to access that, you will understand what I'm talking about when we talk about the power of the word. So essentially with your intent, we're planting a seed. So who are you is the question. That's what you want to find the answers to. And that's what today's, I think, the combination of the chakras we're going to work on will be focused on helping us discover who we are so that we can be able to express ourselves and have clarity of knowing how to go forward, and also being fully in alignment with ourselves and the divine connection and our purpose and mission here. So after the sacral chakra, we'll go up to the throat chakra. So we're working on all the higher chakras today, clearing, balancing, energizing. So we'll work on the throat chakra because that has to do with the power of our words. It's about self-expression using the voice. So how we use not only our voice, but the language we use as a form of power for ourselves, so self-talk, and others, controlling, perhaps manipulating others. We want to limit that. And then we're going to move to the third eye. And so the throat chakra is like a turquoise. And then the third eye, which we will try and open and clear, like clearing your spectacles. And that's about seeing a way forward and finding, again, it's the mind's way of finding the body's inner seed, or the mind's inner seed to the body, the one that sits in the sacral chakra. And that is the seed of desire towards the fulfillment of wishes, dreams, desires, passions, and especially those that have been suppressed, because that's kind of what the greater collective consciousness is ascending. That's part of what it's about, this self-discovery, this journey towards more awareness, certainly about the self, and through that, the world and how we engage with it. And then we're going to move on to the crown chakra to connect us to the divine. So in that case, we recognize that we are an expression of the divine here on this physical plane, and we are connecting to that higher source of power. So the imagery that I was given in relation to that is that it would be either like you are the candle, and then when you open the crown chakra, it's like the spark that lights the flame of the candle, and then your job is to keep the flame burning as that candle. And or the other way, the other picture was shown, whereas you're the light bulb, and it's like you getting plugged into the lamp stand. So without getting plugged in, you're nothing. You have no energy. So that's what we're going to do, is screw in the light bulb to switch you on. And so that's the focus and intent of, well, the focus of today's healing session. I have already posted an introduction and a prologue video, and also what that contains is going forward how to prepare for these sessions, what to expect during them, and also what to do post session. So I think without further ado, I've already prepared myself in my space. I cleared it. I've lit incense. It's daylight. I don't need a candle, and I'm focused on you. So you will draw my energy with your desires and intents. So those things that you wish to manifest in your life now, you will put that energy out, and I will try and help facilitate so that your energies are enhanced to be able to manifest, attract and manifest. So I think let's get cracking. I'm going to start off just ringing the bell, the singing bowl. It's just a way for you to have focus. And always remember, when we do this, two things. One, we use the breathing for 4, hold the breath for 7 count, and release over a count of 8, unless I instruct otherwise. That would be your standard. And keep on with the breathing, even if I am talking and I'm unable to breathe with you. You keep breathing, and if you get distracted, just use your breath as a means to center again and focus, because we have a tendency to do that, let our minds wander. And the whole idea about this is to really get you out of that space and start to get you centered and really engaged on an energetic level. So your feet should be bare, foot flat on the ground. If you're lying down, then I will instruct you afterwards how to get up. It will be a little different to if you're sitting. So either is fine, sitting or standing. Read the notes. Okay, let's begin. So we are going to start today by breathing in all the way to our feet, a bright white light. Imagine that this light contains sparkles, and you want to be able to see and feel those sparkles in the very tips of your toes. Become aware of the ground under your feet. Feel its solidness. It's got you. It's holding you. In fact, with gravity, the earth pulls you towards it. And when you feel those sparkles in your toes, you're going to breathe them right up, right through the top of your head, through your central column, out through the top of your head, like a sparkling fountain. And let it cascade all the way down around you, creating a protective shield. A private, safe, you space. And you keep breathing for 3 breaths of the breathing technique rotation until you can feel your whole body sparkling. Perhaps you can feel a breeze on your skin. Maybe as you're breathing in, you can become aware of what smells are there in the air. You can keep your eyes closed and just listen to my voice and follow my instructions. Or you can keep them open. And if you have a candle flame to focus upon, then do that. Look at that candle flame. Use it as something to focus on. Let it get all your attention. What sounds can you hear? And with all those sounds, they help you go further and further into your central column. It is like a straw in the center of your being, and that is the channel that you are using to funnel not only the energies, but the colored lights that we are breathing in and out. And with that, you can take your final round of white breathing in and out, the white light. And you're going to move your hands and place them on your chest, so around where your heart is. And perhaps with your first breath, as you breathe in the color green, perhaps you can just become aware of your hands moving as your chest rises in and out with your breathing. And if you are someone who has problems visualizing color, then here is a handy little guide that I will hold up for you from time to time so that you can focus on the color that you need to. So you're going to breathe in green and breathe out pink. Always with your in-breath, you allow that color to infuse the area where your hands are focused. And with each breath in, you make that color brighter and bigger. So it goes into a big swirling bowl of that color that infuses your whole being. So you're breathing in green and breathing out pink. And as you breathe out that pink light, it is infused with love, the love you feel for yourself and others. Always start with the closest, and as you infuse the closest with that beautiful pink energy of love, it will go to your most immediate beloveds, friends, partners, husbands, children, and so too it will go out and out and out until the whole world has an atmosphere surrounding it of a beautiful pink light that has the sense of comforting, warm, safe, trusting, kind, caring love. Always for the self first, and then through that for others. And let's take a last breath, breathing in the green, breathing out the pink, and go a little deeper into sensing your body by becoming aware of your heartbeat. Do-do, do-do, do-do. As it pumps around vital, life force, blood, oxygen, nutrition, all over your body. So at any time going forward from this point, if you lose your focus, if you feel dizzy, disconnected, if you need to center yourself again, you can go back to this position and both become aware of your breath flowing in and out, and also your heart pumping in and out. So we're going to move to the throat chakra. You can place your hands, so again, always in a way that's most comfortable for you. So you can place them like this, or you can place them lightly like that, whatever works best for you. You just want to become aware of the heat that your hands are emitting to your larynx, your voice box. And into this area, you will breathe turquoise. And into this area, you will breathe turquoise. And out from this area, you will breathe the same color. This turquoise breath allows us to become aware of the wind that moves through the vocal cords, that vibrate in the same way that energy does, which allows us to become aware that the vibration of the vocal cords matches that to the vibration of sound and music, and therefore it carries an energy. This energy has a power. It is the power of expressing who we are through the voice. It is the seed of intent that we express through sound. It is the second principle after our thought, word, and the third principle, deed. That is a part of the process of manifestation. First we have the thought, the blueprint. We then express that vocally, verbally, through sound, through words and language, in order to express our intent. And through that, we then understand what action we need to take going forward. This beautiful blue turquoise, as you speak, your words will radiate this beautiful turquoise. It matches the color of the Mediterranean Sea, so clear that you can see 40 leagues below. Perhaps you can see Atlantis shimmering below the surface, knowing that on this journey today, we will discover our secret, hidden desires and wishes and passions, those unfulfilled dreams that we wish now to be able to identify, to be able to express in order to manifest. And then we will move on to the third eye chakra. You can use either hand, whichever way is comfortable for you, whatever works for you. The idea is you want to feel the heat emanating from the palm of your hand into that area between the eyebrows, your third eye, your inner cyclops, your inner deep knowing, your clear vision, your true eyes, your honest seeing. So into that area, you will breathe a royal blue. Infuse it. It is that blue of the darkest of nights. It is your window into the cosmos. It is your window that allows you to see beyond. It is your mind's knowing that allows you to tap into the who you are, your true essence of who you are, who you want to be, who you need to be in order to fulfill your purpose, your mission, your soul contracts, perhaps even shorter term, your goals and desires for yourself in the immediate future with regard to work, home, family, relationships, diet, nutrition, hydration, movement, pleasure. You breathe the blue in and breathe the royal blue out, allowing you to become one with all that is around you, to merge yourself with your environment through your senses of sight, sound, smell, feeling, and hearing, and your this knowing. Keep breathing in a royal blue and breathe out a royal blue. And then we are going to move on to clearing and opening our crown chakra. That is where we honor our expression as a divine, and we connect to that we believe is divine. Everybody has their own path and their own language to finding not only their inner divine, but the outer divine to connect to, the infinite source, the all that is, the infinity, the pure potentiality. And the crown chakra allows us to inflame our spirit and our soul, to light the candle, to plug in, gives us a light, our light bulb, something to plug into so we can switch on and see the light and have our lives and ourselves illuminated so that we can become enlightened. Together with opening our crown chakra, which is purple, so you would breathe in a purple and you will breathe out a purple. This opening of the crown chakra allows us to connect to the Akashic records. As coded beings, we are all that ever was and all that will be forevermore. Focusing on this chakra, we recognize our ability to repattern our coding, to defragment, and to be clear on those things that serve us. Breathe in a beautiful, bright purple. Allow it to infuse every cell in your body. As you start to remember in a very deep cellular manner your pure potentiality. And in replacing this positive, good, vibrational, purple energy into every cell of your body, in exchange, your cells give up any toxic behaviors, patterning, any destructive habits we may have that play into our traumas of rejection and abandonment. We understand that that is history that we can now release into. With every purple out breath, you will release that toxic energy that you no longer wish to have in your life and no longer wish to have influence your choices and decisions. Those things that interfere with your being your best and highest self in accordance with knowing who you truly are, what your intention is going forward, being able to voice yourself clearly, understanding the power that has to influence, and therefore having very clear vision and insight, we can then use all these tools and resources for our highest good and to empower our spirits so that we can continue feeling vitalized, strong, courageous, flexible, adaptable, ready to embrace the changes that we are experiencing with joy, peace, love, and light. So take a final purple breath in and allow that purple breath out to scatter all around you. By now, you should have an atmospheric layer around you of white, orange, green, pink, turquoise, royal blue, and purple. And as you move through this week, anytime you feel defensive or that unsafe or the ego needs to respond, this is the rainbow bubble of light that you will put yourself in to center yourself and remember all the things we focused on today, between knowing who we are, that sea of pure potentiality, and infusing it with love in order to express it clearly and knowledgeably. And with that, just keep breathing, be comfortable. I'm just going to read a message from the card that came up with today's reading, and I will do a video or a blog on that reading so that you can understand what this point's energies are from the ending of last week to moving into the next week. So this was the card that came up, Fulgurite, and it represents prayer, which I love that it came up in today's healing session because this is a little bit of a prayer, and focusing on our heart, on our higher chakras is really about connecting with the divine, as we saw, and yes, being rock solid, but yet there is the light emanating. It is also a storm card, which I'll explain in the reading why that is relevant. But the message and the affirmation that you can focus on today and perhaps in the week when you're in your bubble of rainbow light and energy. So Fulgurite is speaking to you of the power of prayer to create radical and unforeseeable change in your life. And that's exactly what's going on for many of us. We're having continental shifts. Fulgurite is ready to carry your prayers and wishes to the universe, but don't expect them to manifest in any usual way. The universe is on the verge of supplying you with a new and totally different direction. The old saying, be careful what you pray for or wish for you will surely get it. It is certainly true in this case. That which you have been praying for is about to be manifested. Expect the universe to throw in a couple of lessons along with this gift, however, and give thanks for all that you are about to learn. As I keep saying, it's a journey, so the next 7 weeks we'll be doing this. If you're interested, I will be doing it, and I'm inviting you to join me. And it really is a journey because I'm going through a major change over the next 3 or 4 months with the course of study that I've undertaken, and you will find out more about that as we go. But anyway, just as the storm brings renewal and rebirth, so too does the energy of Fulgurite. Embrace its vibration and open yourself to its frequency. You will soon understand that when you are centered in prayers of thanksgiving and surrender to the divine, all of your true desires will be answered. So there's your sacral chakra and your heart chakra. So the affirmation that you can use, and you repeat it 3 times to yourself. So let's I will read it out to you, and I'll repeat it 3 times, and with each in and out breath, repeat it to yourself in your mind or aloud. I am thankful for the blessings that are manifest in my life. I am thankful for the blessings that are manifest in my life. I am thankful for the blessings that are manifest in my life. So that's pretty much the healing session. And just a quick note, when you, now that you're finished, you want to wiggle your fingers and your toes and move your wrists and your ankles, move your head from side to side. If you're lying down, roll on your side first before slowly and gently getting up. Perhaps stamp your feet on the ground a little bit. And when you get up, I always like people to jump up and down a bit. It not only is it good for lymph drainage, but it will just also create some, ground the energy a bit and just free things up. And also try star jumps, because you can be starlight guide. Of course, starlight. Of course, I'm going to tell you to do star jumps. But really, before I end off today, it's a little bit of a plea, I guess. So with this course that I've undertaken, it's rather pricey, and even so, I'm offering quite a lot for free. I'm very happy for people to use my blogs, the information, the videos for their own self-discovery and for their journey. I really want us all to be uplifted. I don't want to be the only person, at the top of the mountain. I'd kind of like to have a party up there. Let's plant a flag, and I'd like some people to celebrate with you. In fact, the more the merrier. So with that in mind, I am doing all this for free, and I am studying. So if you are someone who is using this information and these tools and resources, and you are not using any of my services, I have a request. Please do use my services in a personal matter so that we can focus on you. So that would be a great support with distance healing, wellness consultation, and tarot card readings in particular. However, if you are not interested in my services and you're unable to afford them, perhaps you could consider just a little donation of some sort. I would be very, very grateful. And if you are interested in supporting me in any way, please get in touch. My information via email is probably best. My information is on the website. This video will be added to the blog so that you can review it at a later stage. Thank you for your time and attention and space, and please go out there and be kind and caring. And with regards to knowing who you are, I think I'm being told to remind you, because people forget. So really what you are is whole, complete, perfect, worthy, valuable, precious, special. You are a being of love. So go out there and be that, and caring and kind and compassionate. Namaste, meaning the divine in me recognizes the divine in you. And in Lakesh, meaning you are another me. Thank you.